The deadly Duchesses of Whitefish in their rendition of the cell block Primesplaingo.
Actually, I looked it up. That's not true. Bullshit. Actually, I looked it up. That's not true. Bullshit. Actually, I looked it up. That's not true. Bullshit. Actually, I looked it up. That's not true. Bullshit. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. He interrupted. We couldn't take it. That's why we murdered those two crimes. Actually, I looked it up. That's not true. Bullshit. Actually, I looked it up. That's not true. Bullshit.
You know those primes who always think they know the best way to do everything, especially driving? Like Paul. Paul was a prime who believed he knew the best way to do everything. No matter what I said about avoiding crosswalks or pedestrians, he always said, actually. So I said, Paul, if you interrupt me one more time and say, actually, and he did. So I gave him a peck on the cheek. A peck on the cheek with his own sword.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. He interrupted. I couldn't take it. That's why we murdered those two crimes. Actually, I looked it up. That's not true. Bullshit. Actually, I looked it up. That's not true. Bullshit.
Duchess Lynn met Dave. I'm gonna take this. Duchess Lynn met Dave back in 2007 and they hit it off right away. They had a lot to talk about, like crime nightings. Well, one day he spent 30 minutes telling her how the difference was between alliteration and assonance. She tried to tell him one is consonants, the other is vowels, but he wouldn't have any of it because, he looked it up. Believe a prime over an English teacher? So, I tore out his trachea. I tore out his trachea. I tore out his tattered trachea 10 times!
He had it coming. He had it coming. He wouldn't let me speak one line. And then he knew it. And he abused it. It was a murder and not a crime.
Everyone thinks I should have some horrible story to tell, but I don't. Yeah, sure, some primes can be jerks, but not all of them. I don't think I've ever been primesplained to.
Wait a minute, does your prime always mispronounce your queen's name?
I think that happens to a lot of the duchesses.
But she was your best friend.
Yeah, so?
That was primesplaining.
I'm gonna kill him!
Jeff was a realtor I know, so I assumed he was smart. He said a lot that was wrong, but I let it go because I assumed he was smart. Well, one day drinking mimosas, I mentioned, I'm a little worried about you crossing the Canadian border. I mean, the DUI can be a problem, Well, not only did he drink the last of my champagne, but he rolled his eyes and he said, that's bullshit. If you duchesses would just share your fireball and show your tits, you could sweet talk those Canadian Border Patrol agents into letting me in. Well, after that, I completely blacked out. I don't remember a thing. It was only later when I was washing the blood in the Crown Royal from my hands that I even knew he was dead.
But now I wanna, because time should
gonna rip his dick off. Actually, I looked it up. That's not true. Bullshit.
Actually, Duchesses, that's not how Primesplaining works. Let me explain it to you. You take